Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be picking up right where we left off in the last episode with refined storage. However, I have already taken the time and run an underground cable, well, yeah, underground enough, all the way from this side of the base all the way over to where our mechanism machines are over there. Now we're going to be connecting them up for the hopes of auto crafting. So let's see what we need to do for that. The first thing that we need to craft actually is a pattern grid. So if we go into our crafting grid here, I've already crafted the materials that we need for a pattern grid. So that's one. The next thing that we're going to need is some crafters. So let's see if we have enough. No, we don't. So let's make some more of these. Let's make this. Crafter. Need 3. No, we need this. We don't have. So we can make that. Give me it one time. This one, we're gonna need another one of those. We're missing binding. Clear. Remember the recipe for bindings. We're gonna teach a system as well how to craft some of these things today as well. Destruction core. Okay, so we're gonna need 2 of those. Alright, let's quickly smelt this right here. Come on. That's 1. And that's 2. Okay, let's put those away. So the construction core, make that. Destruction core can also make that. Now this one, I'm missing diamonds. Where is our diamond? Here it is. Give me that. So if we put you in the pulverizer, if I'm not mistaken, let's see, the enrichment chamber gives us 2. And the pulverizer also gives us 2. Okay, let's go quickly across. Get ourselves some diamonds, shall we? Hopping across, and our enrichment chamber is this one right here. Let's take half of this. Let's process this out. I'll wait immediately because I think we need 2 diamonds, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. There's the 6 diamonds that we got from processing all 3 of those. What did I pick up? An arrow. Yeah. Right. Come back here and we can put you back there. So we click on this now. We need to make put you inside our inventory there. If I'm not mistaken, that should have automatically, oh no, I guess it stored it internally. Where's our diamonds? Give me those. Okay. So we're gonna let this cook up. That's 1. Come on. And that's the other one. Okay. So now we should have everything to make a crafter. And that's a good bit of quests. Let's claim those rewards, shall we? I think there's a button to claim all. Yeah. Okay, so we got iron seeds and an obsidian boat. Okay, don't really need that. And if I'm not mistaken, we can plant you inside our garden cloche to get iron essence, and those iron essence can be then used to make iron ingots. But for now, I'm just gonna put you in our storage system because you're not the focus for today. We're also gonna put you away and you away. So now we have a crafter. So if we take you, do I have any more cables, because this way I can actually start using some of these things. Cables. That's not how you spell cables. There we go. I have all of them on me now. So let's run across to our little island over here. Oh, actually, I should pop out where I need this to come out of. So this is our smelting factory. I'm gonna break this block right here. We're also gonna have to rewire all of this. So, are you done? Yes, you're done. Okay, so let's break that and that. Okay, we're gonna put the crafter right there and the pipe wrench. Actually, rotate this first. No, we can't. Okay, we're gonna have to make the wrench for this. Let's hop down. Where is... Here it is. So we're gonna go up. Alright. And this is a little bit off center, so we're gonna just bring this around. Eventually we won't need so much cables underneath this space. Okay, now it's connected. So if we go back up top and take a look. Where is it? Now it has power, but it's not pointing into the correct direction. So we need to make that wrench. So let me just take a look in the JEI and see what we need for it. This one. Oh, okay, quite a bit of enriched quartz enriched iron. And let's actually check and see what's going on with our quartz, since we need so much of it right now. Let's quickly pop down below. How much of this? Okay, we can turn you off for now. Let this actually sort of catch up. Okay, we got a decent bit. Let's hop back up. Let's craft this. And turn you into that. Go back up. Right. So let's see. The only thing that I don't have is this basic processing unit. So I'm gonna cook this immediately. Come on. Okay. And we're gonna put you inside here. Close that off. Give us the wrench. And there we go. Well, that reminds me, I can put this down. It's pattern good down because I don't need to have it on me and it's automatically connected. Nice. So, another tool that's added to our list of tools. We hop back across this side now. We can finally rotate our crafter to be in the correct direction or the correct orientation. So we come here. That's correct side. Yeah, I believe that's the correct way. So now if we go here, clean this out, we go to adjust our configs. So I want our input is set to the bottom. Output, we don't need it that way. We want it to be to the top and ejecting there. Now we haven't really actually connected our cables fully, nor have I crafted an importer, but we'll see. I think that's the next thing. I should actually make the importer so this way I can fully automate the system. At least one unit, and then after I can go out and replicate it as needed. So if we come back here, put this in. Oh, I forgot to put that in. Okay, let me look to see what we need to make an importer. So we need a refined storage importer. So we need a destruction core. And we're going to need 2 more of these. So 1, 2. Need to cook these. Because we're going to be able to send our output or the raw materials to the furnace or whatever machine block that we, attach our crafter to. But we're going to need a way to get it back. So let's see, construction core, destruction core. Oh, it was another one, my bad. Put you in there and put you to cook. Clear that. And that's, yeah. Come on. There we go. So now we can quickly craft this and let's go attach that. Actually, is that a quest? No, it's not. It's just an advancement. All right. So let's hop across back once more. This time, hopefully, I can remember to put on nether quartz inside of this. Right? Wait, did I put it right? Yeah. So you're gonna connect there. Give me the cables. And oh, this is gonna be a little bit of a challenge because I need to get power to these things. So I can run the power. Do I have cables? Yes, I have some universal cables. Let's go out the power. So that's gonna run the power this way, and I can attach these up top. I need to get this down. Oh, okay. I know how to do that. Break this. We don't need the wrench. I don't think it'll actually, I'm not sure if it'll actually connect it that way, so I'm just gonna break this block and go underneath and connect this. I'm not sure if I connect it to the crafter, if it'll recognize the importer, so that's why I'm just taking this step. And now that should be connected there. There we go. This way, in the event that it's not, you know, going to pull the item from the importer because it's connected to the crafter, this way we have that kind of covered. Just as an, you know, in case. So now I can literally just carry you straight up and you all are going to have power from each of those wind generators. Alright. The next thing that we gotta do is set up. Yeah, I'm gonna need access to underneath. Alright, so the next thing that we're gonna need to do is start making patterns. So let's go back across. And now we're gonna start making ourselves some patterns. Okay. So now if we take a look at patterns. One second, pattern. Where is refined storage? There it is. Let's also save this. So we can make only one, okay. That's okay. Let's make some of you. Let's make as many patterns as we can and let's clear this out. Okay. So let's see. What are some of the things that we need to make? So if we go back into refined storage, we can see, actually, yeah, one of the best way would be to start making itself another auto crafter, or a crafter, sorry. So construction core, we need glowstone and basic processes, but we don't know how to do the basic processes. So if we put this in there, this one's at least it's gonna cook it for us, okay? But we're gonna need to have the basic processes in our inventory or in the refined storage system at least in order to be able to cook it. So if I go back into crafter, construction core. Oh, I can actually, yeah, I should probably do it this way, yeah. So give me that. Let me just clear this. So if you don't know, you can actually just crouch and clear it like that. Alright, so now we can put this back. So that's the construction core. Destruction core is also using a basic processor. Advanced one, we're gonna have to, okay, so we're gonna have to cook the advanced processor. So let's put this again for the energized smelter. All right. So now let's go across and put these in our crafter on the opposite side of our base. Yes, I see the zombie over there, but I'm not really, bothered by him. Give me these. And let's head back. So once we have another crafter, I can start setting up a little bit more automation as well. So this way we won't have to make some of these things, as you'll see now. Okay. So let's see what we need for the crafter again. So our system knows how to make these by cooking them, right? But it doesn't know how to make quartz enriched iron, so we're gonna have to make some manually again. Hopefully this will be one of the last few times that we have to. So let's see this. So if let's move that, that's one. That's one of the things that we need, the construction core. So if we go back, so now it's no longer needed. To make the advanced processor, let's make this. That's 2, I believe. And let's click, and that's going to send those things off to process. So if we run across, we may be able to catch it. Not sure. Come on. Let's see if we'll catch it. I don't think we would, though. No, we didn't catch it. But, okay. Let's go back and see if it actually processed it and already got it for us. Which it should have. So now... Come on. I swear this running around is so tedious. Oh, wrong thing. So now... Okay, wait a minute. Did you not process? You didn't process it. Ooh, this is a problem. Something's wrong. Why did you not process it? You're supposed to process these things. Alright, just now. Let me show you in there. Now, let's just make a crafter so this way I can actually set up the patterns to make some of these other things quickly. You... Oh, I keep shift clicking, not control clicking. Missing. There we go. I hit the wrong thing, that's why. Okay, cancel. We need you. We need to make this because we don't know, our system doesn't know how to make that just yet. So if we go back, control click, it's gonna make it. There you go. So click back our crafter, click back this. You've finished. It's gonna take a while. Okay, there it is. So it is working. I just made a mistake in terms of how I clicked. Right. Destruction core. That's there. Need to make a machine frame. There we go. Oh, wrong thing. So now we can click and make ourselves a second crafter. Now I want to attach this in the system immediately. So I'm going to put you right there. And I'm just going to rotate you. And your whole purpose is going to be to make some simple patterns for us. So if we go so get back to patterns. Okay, so let's see what we need to make patterns. Do we have some? Yes, we do. Okay, so a pattern is this formula. That's one. Let's clear this. And if we go back to, that's it for this. Yeah, so we don't have glass set up just yet. Now with that in mind, let's put you in there. Is there? Yes. So now we need to teach it how to make enriched quartz. Let's put that there. So now if we take a look and see our quartz enriched iron, we only have 2. So if I take that out of the system and I click craft 10, we're missing 8 iron. Now, I'm gonna have to process that. Yeah, because you have completely depleted an iron. Yeah, we've been crafting so much that I've completely depleted all of our iron resources. Well, processed iron ingots, I should say. But don't worry, even now, once we process this enriching factory and we get ourselves some more iron, you can bet that we're going to be able to just send things from our refined storage system across here. It's going to process it and send it right back. Are you going to auto... I think you would auto reject and send it back into the system if I'm not mistaken. Because the importer would automatically pull it. Yep, there you go. The importer is pulling it. Alright, so I'll leave those to function for now. Because I am trying to set up some patterns. Alright, so we have this set up. Yeah. So check back what's enriched. We can craft it. So we can craft 10. And there you go. It's automatically going to start crafting that. So now if I put in an order for patterns in our system, let's say we want, let's do 10 as well. We're missing 5 more iron, which it should get, and no, it may not get that because I didn't. Yeah. The back and forth running again. Hopefully after today's episode, this back and forth running between the two structures is gonna come to an end. And yeah, needed more to process. So now it should get the remaining iron that we needed. Okay. Let's see now. One thing. How many patterns do we have? We have 2 patterns. Actually, yeah, let's I just want to show it all for now. Pattern P8. Oh, so let's craft 10. And there you go, it's gonna start crafting. And there's the 10 patterns. So now we don't manually have to go through the process and make it. Now let me see what we're gonna need to get ourselves some upgrades to this crafter. Because this crafter right here is gonna need a good bit of inventory space. So let's see, iron crafter. Oh, wrong thing. But iron crafter. So we're missing that. So let's put that there. Give me these 2. And put you in here, and that's going to give us the iron crafter. So what about gold? Gold, we're going to need this. Whoa. That is a lot of materials for this one, but okay. So I'm just going to leave it as this one for now. I may upgrade it off camera, just for the sake of, you know, making life a little bit easier. So let me actually automate the process of making crafters because we're going to need a few of them. So let's see, what do we need to make for a crafter? Our system already knows how to make the quartz, enriched iron, and advanced processes. It already knows how to make the basic processor in terms of cooking it, but it doesn't know how to make the raw component. So now it does. We just put that in there. Now it knows how to make that. So we go back to crafter. So now we can actually say that our system knows how to make this component completely. Now we already have glowstone, so now we can say that it now teach it to make this. And if we go back into crafting, we need to teach it to make a destruction core. So there we go. Let's put that in there. So what else are we missing? We need to teach it to make a casing. And there you go. So now it knows how to make all the core components of a crafter. So now if we go and highlight it, we can literally autocraft all of the resources. But we can take it a step further and put this in there and tell the system that, hey, we want X amount of crafters. So let's see. Let's see how much we can craft. I think I'm gonna go, let's at least finish out the enrichment chamber and the crusher. So that's 2 additional ones we're gonna need. Now we're missing 4 advanced processors. So you see, I did forget something. Let's go back. Need to teach it to back. Okay, this is what I forgot. Advanced processor, so it only knew up to a certain point in producing it. So now I should be able to... 4. We're missing binding. Isn't that 4? Sorry, 3. 2. Bindings. It doesn't know how to make bindings. But this is one of the good ways that you can actually teach your system by actually just hitting crafting, because you see, as you saw, I completely forgot to teach it how to make bindings. So processor bind. There it is. Yep, completely forgot to teach it how to make this. So now let's try this again. I hope I covered everything in terms of crafting all the raw materials needed. Let's craft 2. Okay. Let's let it start up. And let's clear our inventory, clear this, crafting grid. So it's gonna start off. Oh, I hit my mic, sorry. So it's gonna start off producing all the raw materials that it's gonna need. Then it's going to ship them off to process. Once it's finished processing, which one of the blockages will be maybe that iron that we put in there. So let's go see if it's actually still processing or if that's finished. Come on. Okay, so nothing's going on here. So it had finished. So let's see. Did we get our 3 crafters yet? Oh, there we go. We got our 2 crafters. So it did everything without us actually having to go across. Now, for now, I had to manually run across and put in that, what do you call it? The iron. But eventually we're gonna set that up so we wouldn't have to do that. Let's put you correctly. Let's also tell you your input, take that off. Our output's gonna be to the top. Okay. So each of those are connected, and anything that we want to send to the enrichment chamber can actually be sent into the enrichment chamber. Until I set up a dedicated ore processing area, I may have to actually teach it multiple steps, but there is a way to work around something. So if I want the ore process, that's what I was hinting at there. So let's take a look at our iron clusters. So our iron clusters, if we check the usages for our iron clusters, we can put that in the enrichment chamber and it's going to give us iron dust. That's all the system can learn. 1 iron cluster is equal to 2 iron dust. And then you're going to have to teach it this step. And then if you teach it the following step, which is putting in that dust in the enrichment, in the energized smelter to produce iron, that's going to be the dual step process. If I had set up an area dedicated to, have iron production. So like, let's say that enrichment chamber and a dedicated energized smelter, say somewhere on the left side or right side, like these two blocks right here, one crafter will automatically push things into the enrichment chamber, and I can set an importer on top of our smelting factory, and it'll just be one crafter needed. But for now, I'm gonna have to actually just use two patterns to circumnavigate that, because I think after this, I'll definitely try to set up like triple ore processing or power generation. And I can actually show you all how to do what I was just saying in a later episode when I've crafted some more machines, if you were confused at what I was just trying to say. Okay, so we've taught our system how to make crafters. Now I want to teach it how to make importers, because, you know, we're going to need a few of those. So our system already knows how to make a destruction core, and if we go back through, we can actually see that it already knows how to make these things. One second. Alright, so it knows how to process and manufacture most of these things. Our improved processor core, I don't think it knows how to make that, so we're gonna have to teach it how to make that. No, it does not. So we're gonna teach it that. As well as we're gonna teach it... Oh, no, not that. Teach it energize smelter one, just to be safe. So in this one, we're gonna put the raw material, the raw processor there. And we're gonna hop across and put this one, this pattern, into our energized smelter. Oh, we have a baby zombie. Alright, well, he's gone. So in the crafter, we're gonna put you in there. So now it knows that it can send our raw processing unit into the energized smelter. It's gonna cook it and then send it back as the finished component. So if we go back again, now it knows how to make both of those. It does not know how to make cables though. So let's teach it how to make cables. So cables, it has that part of cables. Doesn't know how to make glass. It can be any glass, if I'm not mistaken, that can be used. Yeah, any glass can actually make that. So I want to teach it how to make glass. One sec. Glass. Let's teach the system immediately how to do glass. Move. Cancel. Move that. Give me a piece of that. Let's put you in there. And that's going to teach it how to make glass. Give me some of those sand. And let's dump the sand in the inventory there. Okay. As we're here, I can actually quickly tell this that it knows how to make cables now. And if we go back across, it'll learn how to make glass. So we won't have to manually put glass in a furnace anymore. Or a smelter. Yes, I saw Mr. Creeper there. We can put you in there. Okay, he's dead. I probably should go sleep to avoid mob spawning, but it's a minor detail. Okay, so oh right, I needed to teach it how to make an importer. Right, so go back. It knows how to make those things. Why aren't you recognizing the cable. Oh no, we have cable. It doesn't need to make cable. I check. Yeah, I have cable on me, so that's why it's not gonna be like, oh, I need to make cables. So click that, and we control click. It's gonna start producing those two things. There we go. That's one of them, I believe, finished. Okay, both were finished actually. Did I put a... Oh no, I didn't teach it how to make an importer, did I? Nope. Silly me. And let's put you in there. So now we can actually go back and tell it to make one entire importer. So we're going to teach it, yeah. Let's exactly make one. And let's see how long it's going to take. And there you go. And about the time it would have taken me to run a course, our refined storage system has already done everything for us. So if I come back here now, I can slap these two importers down on top of each of these machines because we configure them to output their items to the top. Right? And auto reject is on. So anything that we send into either of these machines is automatically going to go into our importer and then back into our system. So what's something that we need to set up? Let's set up some iron processing because we're kind of running low on iron. Let me see if our system actually put the iron in its drive or if it put the iron in its drawer. Yeah, it put the iron in the system. I can just put you back there for now. Alright. So what was I gonna teach it? Alright, I was gonna teach it how to double process that iron. So let's search up cluster. Oh wait, I didn't connect these two, did I? Just pop back down. No, I did not. So I'm gonna need to connect these two. What's the best way to do this one? Right, let's hop back up. I need to connect that system. Oh, I keep hitting. Alright, there we go. It's gonna make these things. There we go. Our external storage unit is there. Let's clear this. Let's see cables. Nice. I only have 4, so we're gonna need some more. Let's do 10. Alright, let's hop back down. Come on. Okay. Now if we attach that there, cables. We're gonna bring you across and down. Not the cleanest, but it'll do for now. Okay. So now clusters should be recognized by our system. Where is it? There we go. All our clusters are recognized in our system. So clean this up. Alright, so this is our iron cluster. We're gonna learn what to do with it. We're gonna teach it. So enrichment chamber, we're gonna want to tell it that yes. Oh, we need patterns, don't we? Patterns. Let's craft back an exec of 10. That's 1. Did I make a mistake and click 1, not 10? Okay, that's another one. What is processing so long? I guess, well, unfortunately, I can't see what it is that's taking so long until I make another machine. I think the crafting manager, I think, what's going to give us the ability to see that? Can't recall. Now, so we have this going into the enrichment chamber. So now we need to tell it that, hey, you can send this also into the energized smelter. And you're going to get us iron. So if we come back across here now, we're going to put these things in there. Oh, I should probably eat. What are you cooking? Oh, you're cooking up sand. I'm guessing we needed sand. So you're going to go in there to produce the iron ingots, and you're going to go in there to start producing the remaining things that we need for that iron, which is the iron dust. Forgot its name for a sec. Okay. So now if I take a look and see for iron, now we have 48 iron, but I can change this to see only craftables. So let's do 10 iron. So we had 48 iron. Let's see how long it's going to take to get ourselves the remaining iron. Bearing in mind this has to go into the enrichment chamber, and then from the enrichment chamber, only then can it go... Oh, okay, there we go. Start to collect some of that iron that I was talking about. It'll go up in amounts of 3, slowly until it finally hits the amount that it needs to. And that's basically how you automate stuff. You need to craft the crafter, connect it up underneath any particular machines, and then wire it into the system. You can use a receiver or a transmitter, but I don't have access to those materials just yet. So that's why I ran that long cable from this side of the base all the way to the other side. And now it's basically one system. So the next thing that we can automate actually is, wait, let me see. Can I get access to XNet stuff? But then I'm still gonna need some receivers and so on, so maybe not yet for setting this up. Because I was thinking to automate the production of enriched carbon, enriched coal, enriched carbon, enriched redstone, and those metallurgical fuses. Is our patterns finished? Yeah, there we go. So now we have 8 patterns. But yeah, that is how we automate the production of various things. We need to get ourselves the crafter, put it down underneath any of the machines. So I think you can even put it... I don't think you can automate the production with a furnace, because unless you can actually pull things out, can't recall, maybe through a hopper or something. Or maybe the same importers would actually work. I've never tried automating a standard furnace. I've only ever tried automating mechanism-styled furnaces. Or the smelter here. So yeah, the crafter puts items into our, smelter or enrichment factory or crushing factory. My importer pulls the item once it's finished processing and sends it right back into our system. So yeah, I think that's about basically it for this episode, really. It wasn't a long episode, but we got automation down. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do in the next episode just yet, But for sure, I'm definitely going to finish, refine storage, as funny as that may sound, setting up some more crafters and building out some more patterns for some of the items that we're going to need more of. And yeah, so thank you all for watching and take care. Bye bye now.